All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our authors chat. I know this is normally on Thursday, but I saw something in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in for authors, and it just kind of prompted me to come on and let's talk about this. All right, you guys. So, good evening. I am Shantae Williams, owner of Relentless Publishing House, where we help aspiring authors of all ages who are ready to invest in the self publishing of their books. All right, you guys. So, in case you did not know, October is National Fall in Love with Book, right? And so I realized, I think it's National Read a Book Day, Read a Book Month is what the fall into a good book. I had it right. Fall into a good book. So listen, you guys, I want to address this whole um Amazon thing, and people are upset because they're not making sales. They're upset because Amazon is taking a chunk of their profits. They're upset because they're not getting reviews. They're just upset. And I'm trying to figure out, why are you upset? As a self-published author, we are our own PR agency. Unless you are traditionally published, you don't have the luxury of having a marketing team unless you hire a PR agency. And so I was reading the post of this author, and this author says they're at a loss. They love to write, but promoting, advertising, and helping people to buy my work just takes the love out of it for me. First of all, if you know who your target audience is, it won't take the love out of it because you know who you're talking to. When you're trying to get everybody to buy your book, it becomes tiring. You're going to lose the level. Why? Because you're just trying to make a sale. You're not really trying to make impact. You're not really using your book as a solution for your target audience. All you're trying to do is make money. That is going to be very tiring. When you understand who you wrote your book for, your promoting, your advertising, your marketing, all of that stuff becomes easier because you know your audience, you know their pain points, you know their needs, you know their likes and their dislikes. You know that your book is written specifically for them. So there are no issues unless you just decide not to show up. So if you're that self-published author who's trying to get everybody to buy your book, stop it. People talking about you. Yes, they are. They don't even like you because your book is not for them. Okay? And this author says, does the promoting just go along with the territory of being an author? I've published to Amazon, no selling months, which means no feedback or reviews other than friends and family who always, and she puts in quotation mark, love what you do. Amazon, while they make it easy, they take a big chunk out of profits. Should I unpublish on Amazon and look into publishing companies? I don't want to give up, but I want to give up. Listen, this is what happens when you're trying to DIY it and you don't know what you're doing. First of all, Amazon is like Walmart. It's convenience, right? We order off of Amazon because a lot of us are Prime members, so we get free shipping. So we order a bunch of stuff and don't pay shipping fees. Amazon is a convenience, and it is a platform. It's not a free platform. If you're going to use their platform to market and promote something, yes, they're going to take a cut. Why? Because they're not charging you to put your book on Amazon. They're going to get a profit of it when you actually sell. It's just like anything else. When you go to a vendor event, are the vendor spots free? Absolutely not. Because the host of the event coordinator, is giving you an opportunity to use their event to promote your stuff. So they charge a fee. Get it? Got it? So listen, for those of you who are not having your own websites built, don't have your own landing pages, don't have your own online stores, and you're just depending on Amazon, this is what you're going to get. Nothing. Nothing. Let me say it again. Nothing. You make your money by selling direct. You make your money by looking outside of the box. Stop focusing on one-to-one and sell in bulk. Come on, you guys, it's not rocket science. But when you're DIYing it, because, oh, you figured out that it's easy, but then when you get down to the marketing, you realize it's not as easy. That's what you get. You get frustration, you get no sales, and then you plummet. And then before long, nobody ever remembers that you wrote a book. It just becomes this thing that you did in your past. So listen, Amazon is not your employee. They don't work for you. And unless you're not going to pay to play, they really don't work for you. You need to have your own author website. And you're saying, oh, well, I can't afford a website. I can't afford the monthly hosting plan. You didn't count the cost. Because your book sales should pay for your hosting plan. It's less than $20 a month. Don't eat out for a couple days. There are a lot of free online stores. You can use Square, you can use Equid. I mean, come on, you guys. There's no reason why you shouldn't have an automated platform that you own to sell your book. Depending on Amazon is depending to fail. Plain and simple. You have to have your own. Amazon does not belong to you. If Amazon shuts down today, how are you going to sell your book? What do you have in place? Do you have a mailing list in place? Do you have a website in place? Do you have a landing page in place? Do you have a blog in place? What do you have in place in case it crashes and they up and decide we don't want to do this anymore? What are you going to do? A lot of you will be somewhere crying in the corner because you didn't take the time to get your stuff together. Right? So for those of you who are depending on Amazon to do all the work for you, you're not going to see any fruit from that. Amazon don't work for you. Amazon works for themselves. So listen, know who your target audience is, and it's not everybody. Have your own platform to sell your book that's automated. Stop telling people to Cash App you. Stop telling people to inbox and DM you. Stop telling people to email you. You need an automated way, which means they should be able to click a button, enter their information, enter their card information, and hit submit, and you get the notification. Come on, y'all. We're like in the most technology advanced century there is. Why are you guys still doing Stone Age way of transactions? If you don't know who your target audience is, you're going to be frustrated like this author. I don't want you to be that. Know who your target audience is. Have an automated way to sell your book. Understand that Amazon don't work for you unless you're going to pay to play. Do not depend on Amazon sales to make you rich, because they're going to take 40% of the retail price as booth rent. Right? Think of it as booth rent. That is your booth rent for having your book on their platform, for making it available for anybody in the world to have access to. That is your booth rent. Okay? So you need your own site. You need your own way to send people to say, hey, go to my site and order your book. And then you need to have a system in place where you say, on these days, I'm packaging and shipping. And you need to have on your website, how many days it takes to process. And listen, it shouldn't take no more than 2 days to process an order. Don't have these people waiting a week when it took them 30 seconds to pay you. You got to get better than that. All right? So listen, Amazon don't work for you. They're not going to make you rich. And if you are not willing to do the work, do not publish a book, because it is hard work and you got to be consistent. You got to have a strategy in place. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be able to go hard even when it seems like nobody is responding. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep telling people about your book and why it's a benefit and why they need to invest in it and why you wrote it. And you got to be able to hype it up. You're your own hype man. You're your own hype man. Okay? So unless you have the resources to hire a PR agency, you are it. You are it. All right? So listen, you want to stay connected. We're going to be doing some more workshops in 2022 to help you aspiring authors do better from beginning to end. Right now, we have our holiday book fair coming up. I'm so excited. It is Saturday, November the 13th, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You will have 10 minutes to go live to talk about your book and any product or services that are related to your book. That video will be replayed every week until December 31st. Okay, every week until December 31st, the investment is only $25. Listen, I'm giving you a platform to promote yourself to make money. So do not complain about why is it not free? If you understand the work and the planning and the time that it takes, you would probably think, why are you not charging more? Because you would if it was you. So listen, holiday season is the best time for you to be promoting your book, to relaunch a book that maybe you put out a couple years ago. This is a perfect time to do a relaunch, to start telling people that you've had some new connections since you published that book, to start revamping that media up about your book, that buzz up about your book. Start telling people about it. And every post is not a buy me post. Be engaging with your audience. Ask them questions, right? Make sure that you are interacting and you're not just being like a used car salesman. Okay. For those of you who are interested in writing a book and you're not sure where to start, we have our Aspiring Author Kit, which is $30, and it comes with a publishing planner and workbook to help you go from book idea creation to book in your hand. You get a notebook, you get a pen, you get an affirmation card, but most importantly, you get a free 30-minute Zoom strategy session so that we can talk about your book idea, so we can see if your book idea is developed enough for you to invest in publishing, or maybe you should just go get a blog. Everybody doesn't need to publish a book. I do not believe that everybody needs to publish a book. All right. If you've been wanting to write a journal, we recently hosted a journal workshop on last month. And so you can get that replay for $47. It is uploaded on our website. And it also comes with a 50 plus page workbook that is a PDF fillable that helps you go from beginning. By the time you finish this workshop, you'll have so many different journal ideas and be able to execute them. There will be more than ideas. You will be able to execute them. Those students that took this class, they are already submitting their journals to us so that we can get them done in time for Christmas. And so if you already be like, you know what, I can get that done. October the 15th is the last day for you to submit your journal outline for us to guarantee it to be ready for Christmas and New Year sales. All right. So our journal publishing package is $500. It comes with 800 words or less, and we did increase the page count. It is 100 pages. You get a book cover design. We do the interior layout. We do the proofreading. You get an ISBN. You get a barcode. So 50% due up front. The balance is due upon completion. So if you are interested in doing a journal, if you think you can get that journal outlined to us and your deposit by Friday, go for it. If you're not sure, schedule a consultation. Go to our website, relentlesspublishing.com. Let us talk it through to see if you are ready. And if you're not ready for this holiday season, we can still get you ready for first quarter in 2022. Okay. So listen, if you are already a published author and you need help with your holiday sales, holiday marketing, we created a workbook that will be the solution to that problem. It is only $5. If you are a client, we sent it to you for free. Okay. But we wanted to make it available to any self-published author who needs help in increasing their holiday sales. All right, so this workbook is also PDF fillable. It will help you analyze Q1 to Q3 and to get you a accurate Q4 forecast. Okay, so if you were in our marketing class, you already know those deadlines to order books are quickly approaching because there will be delays in printing and shipping. We've already gotten the emails. We've already let our clients know. So listen, you have to plan. A part of marketing is having a plan and knowing when you need to order and how you need to set that up. So if you are that person, you say, hey, I got a book, but I need some help with my marketing strategy for the holiday season. This is your resource, only $5. Only $5. So you say, you know what? I need a more hands-on approach. I need a coach to kind of guide me along the way from writing to publishing. We have a solution for you as well. It is our Authors Roundtable. It is our 6-month group coaching program. It is $3,000 and it goes from January 10th to June 27th in 2022. Our first session is always our group coaching session. Our second session is our writing session. So in that writing session, you can go over what you have written to get feedback. If you're stuck, if you need help from transitioning from one thought to the next, one chapter to the next, you can get that help in that writing session as well. It is another dedicated time to make sure you have your book written. Okay, you get a free aspiring author kit. It comes with a publishing package. You can do the full service publishing package or you can do the children's book package. You get 25 free books. You get 100 4x6 postcards. And I will interview you on the next season of Get Your Right On podcast after you finish writing and publishing your book. All right. So listen, you guys, we have resources out there available for you aspiring authors who are ready to make the investment. Listen, for the Authors Roundtable, y'all got to have your mind right. You got to have your mind right. You got to have your money right. Because this program is not a program for you to be lazy. It's not a program for you to have excuses. And it's not a program if you don't have the money. This program is designed to help those who are ready to invest and to level up. There are many of you who say, oh, I need help. I need a mentor. I need a coach. We designed this program for you. So now the question is, are you ready to invest? This is our pilot year, which means the next year the prices will go up. That's how the cookie crumbles, right? So listen, I'm ready to help you if you're ready to invest. And that's just how it goes. So I want to see you guys win, but I want to see you guys win well and win consistently. Okay. Not out here half winning, winning all the time. All right. And part of that is being able to know what to do from beginning to end. And so if you're DIYing it, you're missing some stuff. And I'm not saying everybody is missing some stuff. There's some people who DIY who's killing it. But there's a lot of you who aren't. All because you're too cheap and you don't want to invest. Listen, I get it. There's some publishers out there who are quite dirty. I've had some clients who've had some bad experiences, and by the time they got to me, they are very skeptical. But we were able to get it done. There was only one client that we were not able to help, but it was more so of on their part. But sometimes that's what happens. Okay, so do your research. Do your research on me. Every time we have a new client, I post and I congratulate them on when we do our author spotlight. Inbox them and ask them, hey, what was your experience like? 90% of our clients come from referrals. And I take honor and pride in that because that means a lot. That means that we're doing something well, so well that somebody else says, hey, you need to go over here. And so I do not take that for granted. I am excited and I am passionate about helping aspiring authors who know that they're supposed to be writing a book and who's ready to do the work, not make excuses, and ready to invest. Right? I had one of my clients, we had to get back on track. I was like, listen, what's going on? We had us a quick Zoom meeting. I had to set some deadlines and say, this is what you got to do. This is what I need. Because we're not going to let you invest and then not produce. That's not a win-win. That's not why I'm here. I don't need your money that bad. I won't do it. All right. So listen, for you authors out there, indie authors, you're going to have to do the work. The marketing, the promoting, the advertising is your responsibility. Stop depending on Amazon to do it for you. It's not going to happen. 80% of people who buy books don't leave reviews. I'm one of them. I buy tons of books. I don't ever leave a review. And it's not really intentional. I guess it is intentional. I just don't even think about it. Right? So stop trying to climb the ranks on Amazon because it doesn't mean anything. Right? It's good clout. It's good to say, oh my gosh. But at the end, what is it adding to your bank? What value is it adding? Do you know how to capitalize on that in the event that you are? There are some people who have, and they have monetized it and monetized it well. But a lot of you are not. You get excited because you win the #1 release. And to be honest, you picked a category that the latest book was in was kind of old. That's just real talk. So listen, marketing is your responsibility. When you know who your target audience is, then you'll know how to market because you will know everything they need because you would have done the work prior to. All right. So listen, authors, let's get it. Let's win. Let's kill this fourth quarter in sales. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's get to work. Let's have a plan in place. Right? Let's have a plan in place so that you can get this done. And if you need help, listen, you can schedule a 30-minute strategy session. I normally don't do marketing strategy sessions on clients because I don't know your book. However, for Q4, if you need a marketing strategy session, it's up on the website, 30 minutes for $97. Let's get it done. All right. Let's get it done. I want to see you win. 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 All right. So listen, all of October is fall into a good book month. You should be posting and sharing about your book. You should be ramping up your holiday sales campaign. This should have already been released. You're behind the 8 ball if you hadn't started yet. You don't wait until the holidays get here to start promoting. People are already in the holiday season and they're already purchasing. Okay? So you want to make sure that they realize that you have an option for them, that you have a gift option for them, that you have the perfect stocking stuffer. But they won't know that if you don't tell them. So authors, it's time for us to get to work. All right. So listen again. I'm Shantae Williams, owner of Relentless Publishing House, where we help aspiring authors of all ages to self-publish their book who are ready to invest to self-publish their book. Stay tuned. We got some great things that are going to be coming up. And listen, you guys, my kids' camp from this summer, their books are just now getting finalized. We had some little hiccups. Y'all know kids, my babies. So I'm going to do a special virtual book fair just for them. And I need you guys to show up and promote, show up and support, show up and buy, show up and encourage. All right. So once I get the first 5 done, and I'm just about to that point, I'm going to schedule them. And then I need you guys to show them some love. All right. Show them some love. All right, listen, you guys, as we say at Relentless, it's never too late to get you right on. All right, you guys, have a great one. Bye-bye.